This video is about the extrusion process. Now, the extrusion process is used where products need to have a continuous cross-section. So effectively what happens is molten plastic, thermoplastic, is passed through a die, which is just like a shape effectively, and it takes on that required cross-sectional shape. Now, you can also produce hollow shapes in this way by inserting a mandrel, which is kind of like a round or shaped tube inside the extrusion, therefore producing a hollow profile. Now, when describing extrusion, I liken it quite a lot to a tube of toothpaste, for example. If you imagine the tube of toothpaste is the extrusion machine where the thermoplastic granules are being softened or held, and the die is effectively the end of the toothpaste tube. So as you apply pressure to the tube, the toothpaste is extruded out of the die or the nozzle of the tube, effectively providing a continuous cross section. This is kind of a bit like what happens, but obviously using molten thermoplastic. So the stages of the process effectively are very similar also to the injection molding process. So firstly, thermoplastic powder as well as potential additives is placed into the hopper. Now this falls into a chamber where the Archimedean screw obviously turns and pushes that material towards a heated section of the extruder. Now the heating as well as the abrasive nature of the granules rubbing over the top of each other obviously causes the plastic to soften. Now when the plastic is softened enough, it's then forced through this die, this shape, by the rotating screw. Now when it comes out the other side of the die, the plastic product is then cooled using a water jet. Further along the transfer table, this product might then be cut into length, such as if you want short lengths, if it's for example pipes or tubing, or it might even be passed on to something much longer, such as a spool of cable. Incidentally, electrical cabling also is insulated by a extrusion process as well. Now the advantages of extrusion obviously is it's generally quite low process because the dies are generally quite simple. It's just the shape, material is passed through. The only real disadvantage obviously is kind of the same, is you can only produce simple cross-sectional shapes in this way.